at the end we're supposed to like sympathize with the social workers, like, oh, they are actually going to give these orphans like a better life. At the same time, they are coming at them with like nightsticks. So it's like,
Hey there, Toonami faithful, and welcome back aboard Toonami Absolution, where we talk about the shows that made us us and the shows that made you you. We are your hosts. My name is Alex.
I'm Sam.
And I'm John, Dragon Ball Z Ocean, Episode 10 and Episode 11. Escape from Piccolo and Showdown in the Past. Note, I'm... Oh, go ahead.
I was
Oh,
just gonna say, well, yeah, no, but you keep
oh.
going.
Let's say I'm not doing opening dates because Escape from Piccolo is a fun one. This was the lost episode. This was cut from the original broadcast order. So it didn't make its debut until October 28th, 1997 on VHS because
Hmm.
Saban didn't like it. Never been officially confirmed why, but I presume it's because children are pelting social workers with rocks. Um, so yeah, it was available via home media when the VHS came out, and then when Cartoon Network brought the episodes, they was like, "I'm going to show it anyway." It's like the lost episode where no one cared when it was finally broadcast. Yeah,
I
Saban
knew,
cut it.
I knew I didn't remember this one. I was really confused for a second. Like, who got this Dragon Ball in my Dragon Ball Z?
I don't blame you because no, it's not very important.
It is not. There's no, what did we learn today, children? Nothing. Nothing. I mean,
Social workers are weak to rocks.
They are.
yeah, there's a nice scene of Gohan making it home and then not, you know, not going home. But that's really it.
What
Yeah,
is your mission, Gohan?
Piccolo, have you been standing there the whole time? Yes, I have.
I
I've been
have.
watching your mother. Don't ask questions.
I'm going to steal that kid. I'm going to steal all the kids.
I'm surprised that wasn't the ending. Piccolo just coming going, ooh, orphans. It's like a
Yeah,
supermarket.
it does kind of suggest that Piccolo's been training near Goku the entire time.
I mean, we had that confirmed last episode where his earthquake. He's like in sight. Get some binoculars.
Listen,
Yeah.
I have joked about the asexual thruple that is Goku, Chi-Chi, and Piccolo. I feel like I'm getting more canon evidence every day that goes by.
I also love the implication that Chi Chi, like Gohan, has been like 5 minute walkaway this entire time, and Chi Chi's just sat there like, I could go look for him, but that's effort. I've got to look at these school books wistfully for the next 3 days.
Instead, I'm gonna let my 5-year-old child be in the dangerous outdoors with this green man who I watched murder people on television.
I mean, let's be fair. It's not like the Ox King probably didn't really have an active parenting style. I'm going to guess, so I could totally see it.
Eh, that's why Chi-Chi's so overbearing. I made a joke about there being Dragon Ball in my Dragon Ball Z, and the only reason why I'm even saying that is because the way Gohan is drawn in this episode is Goku. They just drew him as taller Goku, which is so weird.
It's funny, so whenever Gohan gets a friend killed, we have that shot of him walking away crying where he's like a little bit taller, the hair's a little bit spikier. Then we reset to him being a bean in the next episode.
Yeah, he gets character growth, resetting character growth. He's had it like three times. Um, like much like Gohan's dedication to his training, it's something that never stays consistent, episode to episode.
They finish it off, called Toriyama. Have you finished that next chapter yet? Nope. God damn it. What else can Piccolo, what else can Gohan befriend? A tree, maybe?
I do also feel like these like filler episodes are kind of begging the audience to like Gohan more than they do. Because I know, we all know that the original plan for Z was that Gohan would take over, but it turned out that people liked Goku better for many, many reasons. And I feel like these kinds of filler episodes are the animation team just saying, like, hey, give him a chance. He can be like Goku. Just give him a minute.
Hmm.
It's funny because this episode does a terrible job of it. Because Gohan basically crashes a group of orphans and immediately says, well, I have a pet, I have a mom. Screw you. And then like retreats like a coward. It's like, well, thanks, Gohan.
It's a weird episode just in general. at the end we're supposed to like sympathize with the social workers, like, oh, they are actually going to give these orphans like a better life. At the same time, they are coming at them with like nightsticks. So it's like, okay. Like, what are we doing here?
It's it's like it's presented like it's meant to be a twist that, oh, actually they're nice people, but we've already seen them bashing this kid's head in. Like, don't worry, kid, don't worry, kids. The mob will help you. It's like,
They're they're kids. They bounce. They'll come back from it. Like they got time.
Yeah.
one of these social workers must be quite powerful because Gohan did leave my daddy alone on him, and he wasn't hurt. He is stronger than Raditz.
Yeah, I noticed that. Like Gohan with the full headbutt into him, and just like, damn, that dude's organs are liquefied.
Yeah, not
So,
even not even wearing Frieza Force armor. That dude tanked that.
well, he went social worker too, which means he has much higher defense.
Yeah, yeah.
Am I crazy, or do the social workers get framed in the same way that like the Red Ribbon Army does? Like that's the other thing. Like you have your pseudo Yamcha, you have your like pseudo Red Ribbon Army here. Like there's a lot of it's like they're trying to capture something here, and I just don't know what it is.
They do have the red ribbon grunt about them.
Yeah. I think the uniform, of course, doesn't really help.
Help.
You know?
It's such an odd. Again, this is one where I would totally believe that this was a spec script that just sat in the Toei offices as if we ever need to have a show, have a filler episode, we just go in, we get the spec, and we change all the names because Gohan isn't acting like Gohan in this. Really, Gohan can build boats off screen. That's his new power. Like, oh, what's also really funny in this episode for me is the Funimation dub. They add a line where they have Gohan say he hopes to see Piccolo again one day. It's like, Funimation, you're doing this in 2006. You know he's never coming back. Why include that line? Like, why add that? All you've done is make this more confusing.
That's kind of like the Funimation thing, though, where it's like we can't have any blank space. Something needs to be said here. Is it like something that's going to pay off? Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I mean, of
Just been
course
like,
he's
that's a
going to meet
weird
Piccolo
kid.
again. He's going to be an Icarus. Icarus will embody his spirit.
Oh, Piccolo does look very. I love how Saiyan Piccolo looks as well. He is like. He looks like what's the guy from Dragon Ball Chronicles added to Sparking Zero? Shalot.
Yeah, he looks
Oh,
like Chanel.
Charlotte. Yeah. To me, he kind of looks like he could be Yamcha's younger brother.
Yeah, there's a lot of Yamcha in this kid. Like he could be an illegitimate Yamcha child. We know that Yamcha been getting around lately.
Yeah.
But he's a child of Yamcha and Becky. There we go.
There we go.
It was all canon all along. Uh, the main thing we get cut from this episode is a scene, even in the Funimation dub, we get a scene where the kids steal food from a fruit vendor. That gets cut because you can't have children stealing.
Yeah.
Getting viciously beaten with sticks is fine. Stealing is not fine. Les Miserables, you will always be remembered. I do like that thing, though, because in the uncut version, they do have a slight problem. In the Grocer delivers 2 lines, but she has a different voice each line. It's Alison Sumrall as her first, and then Cynthia Kranz comes as a second line. So I'm not sure if they forgot that she had a second line, so had to get someone else in. But it's also very noticeable.
Like, oh
Yeah.
shit, get in the booth.
Yeah, Cynthia, you're already here to voice Chi-Chi. Just go ahead and we need this. Like, all right, fine.
No one will know. No one will know.
I do like the idea that the grocer in one of those is putting on a voice, just for no apparent reason. Like she's like Launch, and she's like a wanted criminal. So she's like, oh, I'm not innocent.
She's just pretending to be 2 people to see if she can scare the kids off. Like like when you're pretending to be multiple people, very Bugs Bunny-esque.
She's nurse joying it. It doesn't work. There's only one of you.
Nurse Joy just runs in between all of the towns in Kanto, and she's just that much ahead of you.
She's well planned. It's amazing. We follow. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say for an episode called Escape from Piccolo, not a lot of Piccolo.
Like,
Just not a ton.
Because
we get like
we got the double split last week, you know.
yeah. So obviously this is made up of all the stuff from dueling Piccolos gets put in this episode for some reason. I don't fully understand why.
Yeah, you know, John, you've always kind of alluded to the way that Ocean had re-edited a lot of these early episodes led to just so many like headaches when they were starved for content. And it's like this, I think, is kind of a jigsaw puzzle of an episode where there's just like we need to fill the spot. Do we even like the end result? Not really. Let's not air this one.
Yeah, I mean, the stuff you get with Piccolo has some really dirty cuts in it as well. Just like really obvious, like me level jump cuts. Just you see Piccolo suddenly jerk across. Okay, we've just cut something here. It's like, oh, okay. Um, yeah, I understand why Saban wouldn't like this. I don't think in America, I don't think you can get away with the idea of saying that social workers are evil is bad enough. But when they're really portrayed as just kind of normal, and yeah, pelting people with rocks is kind of a no-no. You lose nothing from it. That's what always amused. The funniest thing about this episode is just the fact that for years was like the Lost Ocean episode, and then Cartoon Network just aired it with zero fan. They never even treated it as a lost episode. So it's in the batch. Like,
Yeah.
unlike uh the Pokemon Beauty and the Beach episode where Cartoon Network did a whole month of promos for showing Pokemon's lost episode. This was just like, yeah, here it is.
Yeah, I remember seeing this for the first time when, you know, obviously Toonami would do one of its rebroadcasts of Dragon Ball Z when Funimation was working on whatever batch of episodes they were working on, they ran out. Um, and yeah, I remember seeing it, and I didn't know it was lost at the time. I was just like, oh yeah, okay, Gohan doing more Gohan things. I remember I remember when they because they when they re-edited GT, they skip right to General Rildo and all of that. And I remember there was a big hullabaloo. It's like these are the lost episodes of GT, which is to say the uncut first like 12 episodes of GT. And I was like, ah,
Eh.
there's a reason why you guys skipped ahead.
And this episode can be mistaken for any of the other three we've had where Gohan makes a friend, gets the friend killed.
Or in this case, just go on your own, kid. Go home.
Get out of my car.
Yeah.
I'm Pigaro, I'm better than this.
Yeah.
And we
Fair enough.
talking.
Oh, I just wanted to point out he could do after image, which I thought was kind of like crazy for a random kid from the sticks.
Yeah, I saw that as well. That amused me on a level. Like haha. Then again, like Yamcha can learn after image, so maybe it's just really easy. Maybe we're just not trying enough.
Hey, hey, that is our boy. How dare you besmirch our son? We raised him together, all three
I
of us.
mean, we're about the second episode. We're going to talk about some Yamcha.
And
You,
talk about some
you kind of
Yamcha.
kind of do wonder how like a lot of these powers that were very big deals early on became basic. There must be like civilians who just kind of learned them. Like that shopkeeper might maybe like, well, I need to put all this stuff on shelves. Maybe I'll just after image. Just much I can be at the front and cleaning. Yeah, great. Like just became a normal thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Showdown in the past is also an episode that is filler and is also inherently pointless.
Inherently pointless. What a.
Uh,
Uh,
I'm trying to remember because my knowledge of Dragon Ball. Oh yeah, no, Goku does use it. So
Well,
Goku and Dragon Ball use the pendulum room to go back to meet Master Moitiato, whatever how you pronounce
cool
that.
young
Taiko?
Roshi.
Yes. In the past. Here it's a much shorter trip because it's a much more brutal trip. Our heroes that are training under Kami go to what? They go to Planet Vegeta. How many years in the past did they say?
400.
Even though
400.
God, the fucking continuity issues with all of that.
Well, just as a note, the edition of Vegeta is a dub edition. They never say where they are in the Japanese.
Okay.
So this is after Bardock was the founding member of the Saiyans, thus becoming his own great 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 granddad. Um,
Yes. Also, the Saiyans are wearing Frieza Force armor.
And
Uh,
Scouters.
and Scouters, the which we see them first get in Dragon Ball Z Broly, 20 years or so, 40 years, but in the past. Um,
filler
the
do be fillerin'.
yeah, the assertion in the Funimation dub, they're described as twice as strong as the Saiyans, as Vegeta and Nappa, which don't even okay.
No, this Trevor's half as strong.
Half as strong.
Half as strong. Or yeah, not twice as strong, half as strong. Um, I was always surprised how quickly or how tastefully but brutally Chaozu is killed. Because that means like Tien watches them basically crush his little ghost buddy's brains.
Yeah, unless you're watching the ocean dub, in which case they zoom it really in, so you just see
Yeah,
the
yeah.
guys. You guys see the guy's face, and just the top, the little top of Chiaotzu's head is just poking into frame.
Yeah.
That's almost worse. That is almost way
It
worse.
does make you wonder what he's doing. Because I was trying to. I haven't seen this episode for ages, and I watched the ocean one first, so I was trying to work it out. I was like, is he choking him?
Burning him or yeah, it's never quite
But your
yeah.
Worked out.
brain fills in the worst parts. Like your brain is like, oh no, terrible things are happening to poor little Chaozu.
Yeah, you look at like well, the arm is at stomach height, so is he belly bashing him repeatedly?
It's crazy.
Yeah. I always thought it was, and of course they kill Krellin off screen. We just hear it happen in both versions, all three versions, I suppose. Um, yeah, it's just an odd episode. Also, I'm trying to like how many times does Yamcha do the Sotokan?
3 times, I think.
They reused that animation a little bit, I think. Like that, they were like, no, this episode has to be a little cheaper, and we're just gonna reuse him doing that.
And if you're watching the Funimation dub, he'll call it the Spirit Bomb repeatedly, which they didn't even change in the update. It's just in this episode they got it wrong in the script and refused to change it.
Yeah.
I mean, it was the Spirit Bomb before King Kai got the copyright.
It was so
Cease and desist, Yamcha.
it was so confusing to me when every time Yamcha, I think he calls it in the ocean dub of Tree of Might as well, he's like Spirit Bomb, and it's just like that's not the Spirit Bomb. Like I've seen the Spirit Bomb. What are you doing?
I've seen the Spirit Bomb. The Spirit Bomb is a personal friend of mine, and you, sir, are no Spirit Bomb.
Maybe King Kai got it from Yamcha. Like, he saw that, yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe because he could be a baseball fan. He's like, that's a good idea.
Yeah. He was just tuning in. He's like, "Oh, Yamcha's got this weird ball attack that is
Is Yamcha cheating at baseball?
Yes,
Okay.
Does he cheat in
not for the
the
Spirit Bomb, but because
episode?
he's taking a hell of a lot of roids.
Yeah.
It's not even the this. It's just that he's taking a ton of roids.
Yeah, he's like the Pete Rose of Dragon World. He bets on his own games because he knows.
I mean, a friend did point out to me he was cheating in the episode we saw last time because he had Poir in the dugout, which is technically a foul in the MLB.
That is technically a foul in the MLB. That is correct.
Yeah.
So
Tough cats.
cheating bastard came out of the league.
Yeah.
Nobody ever said a cat can't play baseball. That's not in the. It's not in the rules. Airbud rules for Poir.
What does Poir do since because Poir needs Yamcha. Yamcha doesn't necessarily need Poir.
I disagree. Yamcha needs Poir to keep him even.
Well, Poir ain't on the lookout.
Poir is
Maybe
chilling.
maybe him and Chi Chi have a book club.
Yeah.
Poir is hanging out with like Oolong, like hanging out with Roshi, watching softcore porn.
I'm trying to remember. We'll get to it. I'm trying to remember if Poir's watching the TV broadcast where, because I know Bulma is, where Yamcha dies.
I think he is. I
think he
think Poir
is.
sees that. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're
I have
gonna, yeah, we'll see some Poir again. But yeah, it's odd that you kind of Yamcha needs the little buddy and the little buddy needs Yamcha, and it's kind of odd to see them separated.
Chiaotzu has to cover up as being everybody's little buddy.
Yeah.
I do like how relieved Tien sounds when they come out of the hallucination. He's like, Chaozu. Like
Yeah.
he's so genuinely relieved.
I would
And
have to.
man, Ocean Dub Krillin is still annoying as shit, and I can't get past how much I don't like Ocean Dub Krillin's voice.
It is nice when he finally dies. He shuts up.
It's just too nasally.
Too
It's just too
nasally.
nasally.
And
Like,
he's so far up in here because he doesn't
yeah.
have a nose, I guess.
Yeah, hey guys, we're getting massacred.
He sounds
We're
like
getting massacred.
he sounds like a 1940s ventriloquist dummy, like that you see like on a radio show.
I want somebody to do like they both reached for the gun, but it's just Krillin and Goku. Like Krillin is the puppet.
Uh There are some other little edits in this for Ocean. They remove some of the blood from the final impacts on Tien and Yamcha,
Yeah.
and they remove the blood from Tien's face. But that's pretty much it. This episode is intact. The thing that always throws me about this episode is we're sent to this planet where Saiyans are.
Yeah.
There's a lot of skeletal Saiyans around.
Yes.
So I really want to know who was kicking these guys' ass 20 minutes ago.
Well, I mean, if we're going by 400 years in the past,
Bardock.
yeah, some they have, yeah, the continuity in this is just straight out the window. It doesn't really, none of it
Mm.
makes sense. I just
I
hope everybody has a good time.
I I distinctly remember disliking this episode a hell of a lot as a kid, and I dislike it now because I think it actually ruins the Saiyans' mystique a little bit. It kind of if they had to do this, they could have had him put them anywhere to fight anything,
Yeah.
and still had them lose and do okay. Well, the Saiyans are twice as strong as whatever this thing was.
Yeah.
Do another bug rancor monster thing, because here all you've given us is two less interesting Saiyans.
The Saiyan Mystique, by the way, does sound like a book Vegeta wrote after the Buu saga. Like that was like his memoir is the Saiyan Mystique.
Yeah, it's his Harley Quinn romance novel, really.
His Harley Quinn romance.
Yeah, it would be called The Saiyan Mystique. It's like the painted cover is badly rendered pastiches of him and Bulma.
And
Like
he's got a horse.
yeah, he's obviously even more jacked than usual. Yeah, it's a whole yeah, he doesn't have the widow's peak.
No,
The
his
horse is-
hairline is further down.
Yeah.
The horse has the widow's peak instead.
Recurring plot on it is the horse called Goku is terrible.
Yeah.
These would never call the horse Goku. The horse's name is Kakarot.
There's two horses, Goku and Kakarot, both get shot.
Yeah.
Both get shot.
Yeah, both break their legs and have to get like put down. But the
My favorite part of it was Musume.
yeah. It's really
The lost episode of Uma Musume when they had to shoot her and put her down.
Sorry, Gold Ship.
Yeah. There were I mean there are so many different ways they could have done this idea. I don't necessarily dislike the idea of because we've already established that this weird time travel room takes place or exists on the lookout. They themselves are like, give us the same training that Goku got and yeah, it's just it's an odd one. I would have, it's also hyperbolic time chamber, even though I don't think they created the hyperbolic time chamber at this point.
I do like how much of a dick Kami is. Give you the same training as Goku. I didn't train him, and then just off he goes. It's like,
Yeah.
fuck you kids, I'm going home.
Yeah.
What's especially funny is two things. One, that the time room Goku was in is totally different design. There's no pendulum in that room, and it's called the time room, not the pendulum room. So
Yeah.
I don't think they actually knew this was a recreation. I think they just made a new thing. I'm like, oh, wait, that happened before? Okay. But also, we get this episode of Piccolo being like, okay, when you're not sleeping or eating, you'll be sparring with me. And then when Kami says, like, yeah, there's a thing in this is people don't really teach their students very much. Like, maybe Piccolo should teach him some moves. Like, maybe teach him the beam cannon or something. Just sparring with you isn't a good way to learn how to fight.
He doesn't get to do the beam cannon until 30 years later, and you know that.
But he does get even though we never explicitly see the instruction, yeah, he does get the Masenko.
Apparently, it learns by accident.
Yeah, I mean,
Just one
everybody,
day.
yeah, everybody learns in Dragon Ball just by seeing it done once.
There-
Kamehameha waves are the prime candidate.
There was a Team 4-star joke where Piccolo's thinking about like, oh no, he has Goku's moves, like the Kamehameha. Well, anybody can do the Kamehameha. Krillin can do it. I tried it that one time. Like,
Yeah, Tien can do it, Trunks can do it.
Yeah, I thought the
Yamcha
idea
can do it.
there's like someone who learned it by accident. That just one day they're like, just
Yeah.
fried their family. It's like, well,
Every little kid in the world who liked Dragon Ball tried to do a Kamehameha at some point in real life.
The Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Kakarot trailer, it's something that they showed beautifully, right? Where every kid tries to do a Kamehameha wave, right?
Also, quick Masenko question for you guys. Why does Gohan do the Masenko up here? And Trunks does it that way too, but Piccolo does not.
Piccolo does it from here, if I
He
remember.
does it from here. Trunks and Gohan do it like right by their forehead. So I don't why.
I assume one, it's probably a height differential, or however he concentrates the energy for Gohan, and he just never changed. And Trunks learned it from Gohan, so it's just like, oh, clearly this is how you do a Masenko.
More like to hit in the head, maybe, for going up higher. Because if Gohan does it at a normal level, he'll hit you in the knees.
Yeah,
You know, that actually kind of does make sense.
might have worked better against Raccoon.
Does adult Gohan still do the Masenko up here?
Whenever, well, the few times we see him do it, yeah.
Ooh.
It's Barking Zero, I think he gets it, and it's also up high.
Yeah.
Which is fun because it makes him like an absolute fool when you spam it.
Yeah.
He's like midway through an ABBA song. Dancing Gohan. Talking of the Saiyans, we do have some facts about our favorite not real Saiyans, if you would like them.
Yes,
I
give me the
would.
famous
So
Saiyan.
we have two. They're tall and short, is what I'm going to be calling them,
Okay.
because they have different names.
Hmm.
So the Funimation calls the tall one Shorty, as Funimation want to do, but in Japan he's called Bronco. Daisenshu 7 says he is an immature second-rate warrior, though his battle power is substantial compared to humans. And yeah, he appears in Dragon Ball Z Assault the Saiyans and Dokkan Battle because they ran out of characters about 5 years ago for Dokkan Battle and are now desperate for literally anyone. The short one is called Scarface in the US and Pumpkin in Japan, which is a cute little name. Daisenshu 7 gives him the same description. He does appear in Assault the Saiyans, but they call him Onion in that. And he can go Grey Ape. And he appears in Dokkan Battle again because Dokkan Battle are desperate. But we do have power levels for both of them from the Tree of Might booklet. They share a power level. So have a guess.
So wait, when you say share a power level, do
They
you
have
mean
the
that their
exact
power
same
levels-
number. They're
Okay,
listed
all right.
together.
Okay.
Remind me what was Raditz?
I have no idea off the top of my head. I didn't bring that with me.
Um, let's just say like something like 14,000.
I'm going through it. So Vegeta is worth 10 Raditz. I think Raditz, I'm going to say like 8. I'm going to say like 7.5.
3,000.
Oh, we both overshot it.
This is a rare time where this is very, very low. The weird thing about Onion is that when he goes Great Ape, he only goes up to 6,000 rather than 10 times, which is what everyone else gets. So he's just
Is he
a
a
really
tinier monkey?
no. Just I mean, it's on Attack the Saiyans is a Famicom or Super Famicom game, so all Great Apes are the same sprite recolored. But I just like the idea that this guy is just not very good at being a monkey.
Hey,
I think
monkeying
I
around.
have Saiyans. I think.
He just doesn't like bananas, so he's like, oh, okay. You're uniquely bad at being a monkey.
Just uniquely bad at being a monkey. I mean, that, not to take us off topic, that was kind of one of my favorite things about Dragon Ball Super Broly is when you have the little pilot in the beginning say like, oh, I've never been a great ape before, and there's there's a caste of Saiyan that have like never transformed, and it's kind of a thing. I appreciate that.
This makes me. I can just imagine the sort of a conversation at a bar. Has he, gone great ape?
Has he gone full monkey? You know?
It's when you meet your fiance's parents. Have you ever gone great ape?
Yeah.
Well, sir, I have. Obviously. Oh, he's being cagey.
Well, sir, back when I was following the Grateful Dead on tour,
Yeah.
I became all kinds of primates.
That's actually my theory of what Mr. Popo uses the pendulum room for. By the way, that was
Grateful
actually
Dead concerts?
Yeah, I just imagine that's what the pendulum room is used for the rest of the year. It's just Mr. Popo going to Woodstock.
Just constantly like cheering at the concerts. I'd be down for that. Mr. Popo is so jarring and terrifying every time I look at him.
Yeah. You can see why they've been determined to not have him in anything.
Why he's purple now.
He is he's not purple yet.
He's not purple yet.
Oh
but
man. Like I say, they tried to rectify it in Daima by giving him horns, and I was like, you somehow made it worse.
worse and more confusing.
Believe me, I'm having all sorts of fun editing these for TikTok because I'm having to cut Mr. Popo out of scenes as hard as I can.
No, Mr. Popo. Negative Mr. Popo. You're gonna have to color him purple. You're just gonna have to go.
blurring it.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, just blur out. You're gonna have to go in with like the MS Paint tool and just like fill him in with like purple.
Just put a JPEG of purple Mr. Popo over the top and track it, hopefully.
Kind of like when you do like when people dub things over and it's like, oh yeah, Mr. Popo was there. But we are close to the end. So what are some final thoughts about these two episodes of Dragon Ball?
I mean, if you if you have the manga, um, we're already we're already like King Kai's already kind of happened. It's always fascinating how much and how early the filler kicks in for Dragon Ball because it doesn't or Dragon Ball Z because it doesn't kick in at the same rate as Dragon Ball, at least not certainly not initially. Um, so yeah, we're in it. The Saiyans are in sight, as our narrator likes to constantly remind us, but we're not there yet. And this is one of those episodes where, as much as it's cool to see Tien and Yamcha fight, um, it's not a very fun fight. It's just yeah, that's where we're at.
Yeah, they're 3 months away from Earth, which means I guess they got held up again. Vegeta wanted to
Different
stop
fun
on,
planet.
yeah, Vegeta wanted to stop on Venus to do a little tour around the museum. He enjoyed himself. Yeah, no, these are uniquely pointless episodes. It really makes you think that, my God, they should have had a longer break between the end of Dragon Ball and Star Z. They should have just taken 6 months or a year to allow Toriyama to actually get writing, because woof, this is taking a while. And Ocean are not helping. This is very choppy. Escape from, like, Showdown in the past, I personally hate because I think it ruins the Saiyan reveal. You can't build up this fight against Saiyans and have them fight two other Saiyans early on. Like, there was and it's such a self-inflicted wound. You could have put them against Mr. Popo, for God's sake, and got the same result of you're too weak without ruining the Saiyans. These two, Bronco and Pumpkin, are just not very interesting. Escape from Piccolo is just honestly, if it wasn't for Escape from Piccolo being omitted from that first run, I would have said let's just not do it. The only interesting thing about Escape from Piccolo is the fact that it was banned for 20 minutes. It's so boring and pointless. And again, I insist this had to have been a spec script for something because it just feels like a different show for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
But don't worry, we will see Piccolo again. He's not even in Super Dragon Ball Heroes.
That's crazy. Everyone's in that.
Yeah, that's the line. That's why, again, Funimation, why did you say I'll see you again? He's never coming back. That boy is dead in a ditch, and rightfully so.
You know, by the time this episode comes out, I can talk about this. I'll have talked to the Xenoverse 3 developers and be like, add Piccolo.
just to ruin this episode, so someone will comment on it, being, oh, Piccolo did come back. It's
yeah, there's a reason why anime filler has fallen out of vogue in the last like 20 years. And this is a good argument against filler. I'm lighter on filler than a lot of people are. I love me some baseball Yamcha. I love me some driving cars. There's fun filler in Dragon Ball Z. This is not it. I don't think I've ever been this like actively bored watching Dragon Ball because I did remember the fight with the past Saiyans as a kid, but then rewatching it as an adult, it's like, oh no, this was just because my brain was underdeveloped at the time. And I do like, God, you're getting solar flared in the bottom panel, and
I'm getting annihilated here.
You're getting annihilated by these Saiyans. But that does mean it is time for us to pull into our final destination. That is right. It is time for us to disembark from Toonami Absolution. We want to thank you once again in joining us and talking about the shows that made us us and the shows that made you you. We have been your hosts. My name is Alyx.
I'm Sam.
And I'm John.
And we'll see you next time. Solar flare.
Yeah.